Here we are. Welcome one, welcome all for the latest and greatest season 2, Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yes.
Martial arts and exorcism.
What?
Martial arts and exorcism. Did you not watch the series? Time
Yes.
is limited. I'll give my
They're
impression.
starting.
Oh shit. Everybody just froze.
Big Daddy!
Production.
走るなら
Burn it at both ends. I like the fire causing mayhem. I'm not tired, I've been waiting. I'm not forsaken. I'm my own and I'm jaded. Energy comes from my hatred. Call me the villain, cause I be killing. I got no feeling, I've been dealing with all my demons. I like to feed them, they be chilling. Yeah, they be screaming. I can hear them in my mind, they just wanna find. There ain't no mercy, have to be thirsty, have to be working to deserve it. Adrenaline is surging, ain't no servant. I'm the king, bring me everything that I've ever wanted, that I need. I believe I could be anything, watch me. Give me a second to blow, give me a second to grow. Be at the top of the show, be at the top like a pro. I flip the switch, different mode. No, they ain't laughing, no joke, cause I attack when they won't. Welcome to the dark side, there ain't no place to hide. All your fears are electrified. Welcome to the hard side, where it's all do or die. We're the shadow to the light, I can feel it in my bones. I'm addicted to the thirst, I ain't never letting go. Even when it hurts, this is my curse. This is my curse.
How about you start, Rob? That way we know it's recording.
Disappointed me. I was very much disappointed.
Really?
So I went back to rewatch season 1 and I was just like, oh, this was an interesting concept, but I don't think it was fleshed out as well as it could have been. And then with the movie, I was like, okay, it's a prequel, and I was like, okay, this is kind of, I like the pacing of it a little bit more because you're going into it understanding things, and they know that you're thinking that you understand things, moving along a little faster, but it still wasn't anything really special to speak on, to be honest. And then this one, which I didn't know about, is a prequel to the movie, which is a prequel to season 1.
Yeah, that was weird, right? Like, why are we doing another prequel? Like,
because they're digging for gold. They're hoping if they keep digging long enough, they'll find it. I bet you the next story is going to be about 10.
They both voiced the fact that they were friends in the past, and I guess they're digging into it now. But it just
but it's like
I want to see our main characters.
They're shitting on a lot of the lore that they started to explore in season 1.
Okay, what if this was part of the manga? I didn't read the manga, but what if it's part of it? What if it's supposed to be like that?
But I feel like it's too soon.
Yeah,
I would say we should find out about this more at like the end of season 2, not the beginning.
yeah. Like, I mean, give us something to really sink our teeth into.
Oh, I thought it left off all right. I mean, from season 1, but I don't remember season 1 that much. So I'm like, oh, I'm hooked. What the hell's going on? You know?
I enjoyed it.
So I kind of agree with Robin in a couple
Time's
things.
up.
Your minutes are fast. I don't think
And that's the show. Thank you for coming. Daddy's Dirty Library. Tune in next week when we finish episode 1. Like the backstory, but I feel like it's too soon. I do enjoy the different appearance of things, like where it's like first person horror for a second, and then it just goes third person, and then like the concept of new characters in it. It was pretty fun. It's pretty cool.
I hated it. That's all I don't like this show.
Okay. I thought it was short, and I like it. All right, I like the.
Okay, no, all right. What? Okay, but you only like it because
But I
it's new
thought it was
characters
short.
to a
I
story.
wanted more.
Yeah, for the first episode where you're gonna set it up. I mean, I get it. Is it maybe that's what it is. It's like the setup is there, and then they're like, wait till the next episode.
You know, you're right. What if it's just like 2 episodes that's going to be backstory and then back to
Yeah, and then back to
the timing and placement of this season.
I think it'll come in handy later. I feel like there's a reason for it.
Yeah.
If that's the case, then
They're probably presetting it.
should have been season 1, and they could have just continued from there. Instead
Or
of,
they
Well,
went right.
this is
or we
Mappa
went
we're
ready
talking
for it.
about. These guys are good.
Oh, we weren't ready
I
for
believe
it.
in Mappa.
Oh, Mappa's good. It's just
animation-wise, it looks beautiful.
hardly placed.
It almost looks.
It's just,
I'm sorry.
I mean, they're probably directing it too.
yeah.
I mean, there's parts that look movie quality. It looks real nice, but it's just. I think that it's. I'm just saying it's ill-placed, and it's just kind of throwing me off. I hope that it pans out in the end.
Too soon to speak. I like how he describes how it would taste to eat a demon.
Oh yeah,
Like
that's true.
A rag that would taste like throw up and shit. Ugh. Ugh. And then he began to eat it, and he was okay with it. You know, he didn't even. Yeah.
But
You
he
know?
also knew what a rag would taste like.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Well, that's
you could
probably the
imagine.
closest comparison he had to it.
Yeah.
They're probably just rotten to the core. You know, they're demons.
Right.
So that's probably what rotten to the core tastes like. I don't know.
I mean, I like to think that rotten to the core tastes like really bad.
I would not want to be a demon exorcist if it tasted like that all the time. Ugh.
Or if you had to eat it.
You're super
I would bring hot
Yeah,
sauce
that
all
part-
the time.
That part was weird.
Drop it first of all. Ugh.
Oh, just-
I mean, I think I said, like, I like the intro of it, like how it had that
Oh, you did
horror
already?
aspect. Yeah.
Oh no, my bad.
Oh, I forgot to mention, I did like in the mansion how like the aspect of like how to figure out what was going on, where she actually counted the steps going through that. Like that was kind of brilliant. I thought she was just like panicking and like, oh no, see this? I counted here, here, here. This is all off, like by timing, and then both of them just running.
But that was
the opposite
because.
direction just to break it up.
Yeah.
But it didn't remind me of like a horror. It was like noir.
Thank you.
You know?
Yeah, you guys kept saying the horror. I didn't really feel the horror.
In a house that's like, you know, a maze, or like just that was kind of cool.
No,
Wait,
if
that's not
they
horror.
done, but I did think it was cool. The folded clothes, that was creepy.
The folded. Oh yeah. I was getting a little worried there when she's gonna peek under the table or bed. I mean,
Me too. I was like, of course. I actually
It took so
I
long,
was
that scene.
mad because I was like, of course.
I liked it.
I was like, oh no, she's gonna die. We just met her.
That's horror, though. That's horror. That's not no like.
Yeah, I guess.
Okra.
No, but it's like walking down the dark hallway to like the mysterious.
In the house.
Yeah, in the house is like, oh, then like the camera work in this one was amazing.
In the house.
You zoomed into that one spot and just have them talking and keep walking past. It's just like, wait, have we been here before? Kind of like you are set in place in this one spot, and then they just keep walking, thinking they're walking down that hallway, but then they keep moving around.
Gives you the impression they're being watched. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what, like, I really like that, and like the pan tilt, like there's a part when she's in the house and the camera just kind of tilts up, and you're just like you see like just the light shining into it, just like the super ominous feeling, the old school thing when she turned it on, you know. So like those four elements that I really like.
Okay, but what do you think about this whole 3 barrier thing? Because that was weird, right?
Well,
like, what is that?
Well, the barrier, I like the barrier idea. I like the because they mentioned it in season 1, but we never really experienced it. They mentioned it and they talked about how it was used to hide the fingers that the school was protecting, along with some other ancient artifacts. But we never really got to see it.
Yeah, but that would also mean that. But they made so the episode basically makes it seem like he does, or the Tengen, right, has the barrier in multiple sites.
Well, this immortal person, like, aren't they super strong? And the guy was like, Geto, he was like, nah, he's more like a tree. Like he lives forever, but he doesn't really interfere. He helps support them with barriers and whatnot, but you're not gonna get hand to hand with him.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that he's like full on like, but his power allows for their power to be reinforced. I guess would be it. Like he's like support, like the ultimate support.
Right.
Yeah.
Probably makes the best barriers around.
Yeah.
I forgot everything. I don't even know who these people are besides
the only person who
Gojo.
I think we have less information is the girl on their squad who looks exactly like the new girl.
Yeah.
On the new squad.
Right. Yeah, I was like, who is
I thought
that?
it was just me at first, then I went back and I'm like, wait, why does she look
Exactly like
copy pasted?
Yeah, they were like,
here?
Did they call her a new student?
No, she's the second year with them. It's her.
Yeah.
Oh, second year. Yeah. Because she was a new student in the season 1, right? The one that looks like her.
future.
We're assuming that he's a good guy. Oh, you're battling these monsters, you're battling these curses. Of course, he's a good guy. But in this episode, he kind of doesn't sound good guyish. He was like, because Geto was talking about how we have to protect the weak. And he's like, because Gojo was like, well, I don't know, why do we need a veil anyway? That doesn't make sense. And then Geto was like, well, I mean, we're fighting curses. So
I kind of like this though. I kind of like seeing Gojo as the, rash individual. Like, man, nothing's gonna happen. I got this, man. Don't worry about it. And everybody's telling him like, you're too up about yourself. Like, you don't realize that, yeah, you're strong, but that's gonna be your downfall. Like, you're being too cocky about this. Like, you got to be safety procedures of like everybody else around you. It's not just about you.
Right. So I do like that element of this season. The fact that it's prequel. I like that element of like exploring Gojo's past and Geto's past. Like when time was.
Yeah.
But like we assumed that Gojo was a good guy all around. But no, he just said he's looking for strong people for his own personal people. And in this one, he was making fun of Geto. He was like, yo, like what are you talking about? Protecting weak people.
This is if Naruto went bad and evil.
And
Naruto
Sasuke, and Sasuke was the one that had to come save him. Yeah. Actually, no. It's more like if Sasuke had like not completely gone into what's his face's lab, right? But he stayed strong or learned all their moves from the Sharingan. But Naruto was the one that the snake Orochimaru took, right?
Oh,
yeah.
Like they have a rivalry when they were like butting heads. It kind of reminds me of, Naruto and Sasuke.
That's more for the parallels between Naruto, Sasuke, and Jujutsu Kaisen. Like is more for like the initial characters. Like you got the demon versus the demon inside of them. Both have demons.
Plus
the guy with serious past who has something about revenge that you don't know much about. Sasuke and the other guy, and then you got useless Sakura versus useful Sakura. Perfect. And then you got reverse Kakashi. That's the direct parallel I see.
Okay. All right. I guess.
But I would say, like, from what you guys are saying, like, that would be more in Kakashi's past with Obito.
Right,
They, let's say, if Rin didn't die, they grew up together, and,
Kakashi
you're
like looking at
too
close to Naruto. You're really trying to merge Naruto into this.
I brought that up, so.
Like a character is gonna die.
I mean, Johan's going through it timeline-wise. He's like, no, that sounds more like.
Well, I mean, but that would be accurate. That would be accurate.
Yeah, I guess. Version.
Well, you did though. I mean, you did. You kind of brought it out there.
It's still there.
It's just like a little out, not complete.
Just placed differently. That's all.
We're gonna take a 10-minute.
Yeah, I
wouldn't make that.
Wasn't really okay. Anyways.
I think it's way different because there's big fundamental differences. Now I'm not talking about like ninjutsu versus curses. I'm talking about like on that back in the day, like okay, they were on the same team and Obito saw this, so he blames Kakashi. But in this one, it's like Gojo and Geto are like seem to be on opposite sides, but for whatever reason, they seem to not want to cross each other. So it's not like Geto is looking at Gojo that kind of ill intent. If anything, I'm sure that they're probably both after the same thing, just working at it from different perspectives. I think
Yes.
Possibly. You
what do
think
you
it's a
mean?
giant master plan?
They're both
I think
they both want to protect, but they're both going about it the wrong way.
yeah, I think their philosophy is different. I think Ghetto's philosophy is a lot more pure,
And that's
and oh shit, it just fucking paused again.
Welcome back to the Curdy Library.
No, he's listening.
It just
Okay.
paused again. Sorry guys.
He's very focused.
But yeah, like then there's like that whole dynamic between both of them. Like they weren't at each other's throats, but they had different philosophies to become who's gonna be the better ninja. And that's what I mean, like between Gojo and
But that's not.
I see what you mean now.
they have more of a like rivalry when it comes to like each other. Like, oh, you die, that's on you. Oh, you think you could do this? And just like, the little banter between each other, like joking around.
I don't subscribe to that.
They're not competing against each other. It's not like, oh, I'm a better ninja than you.
No,
It's that they fundamentally disagree on the way that they see the world.
he wants to be all about getting the weak to bind together so that they can be strong together to fight. Kakashi boy wants to just use strength to protect themselves, to protect the strong for the most part. Like the strong the strong should fight the curses, but not because they want to protect the weak, but because they don't want to have to deal with it. Basically,
Yes, they're fighting in the gym, and Gojo's like, "Why do we need a veil? I don't get it." And he's like, "Well, these are cursed spirits. So in order to cursed spirits, the ugliness of the masses is can be controlled if they don't see it. If they just
It's like the demons feed on negativity.
exactly that negative energy.
Yeah.
So
That's like real life, by the way. I think if you guys believe in ghosts feed on negative energy.
so-
well, I mean,
I don't know.
if they're not Casper, if they're Casper uncles, then yeah, sure.
Oh, Casper feeds on happiness.
Yeah. Well, he feeds on the kid-like spirit.
Kid,
of
whoa, hey, yo.
What he does. The kid-like energy. He's not really about happiness. It's all about like being.
He feeds on innocence.
Well,
That's why we all
if that's
grow
how
up.
If that's how you guys
Because
want to end up.
Casper's been touching all of us.
Cool. So
Yeah,
I'm trying to
who the
understand-
hell's Q?
Yeah, right. Like, how? What is that about?
No.
'Cause, like, is that another school?
Sounds like a squadron.
Oh, it's a squad.
Sounds like a
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The assassination squad or something.
It's QAnon. I mean, this is Q. They.
Alright,
I mean, they're
The
the
way
ones
you
who
put
gave
it
the
like that,
tip.
I was like,
The
who's that?
Q-tip.
Nah.
no, don't do Q-tip like that.
It's QAnon versus Q-tip. The wolf conscious rapper versus the people who think that politicians.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna start a timer
What the
right
hell is
now.
Q-tip?
Okay, so like, you know how the whole. I'm just trying.
All their viewpoints is specifically towards Tengen. I think Q wants to utilize Tengen to uproot the social order. The religious group reveres Tengen as a god and doesn't want anybody to interfere with him whatsoever. Even the milk skin princess or whatever. What's her name?
The milk duds? What?
What is she? The Star Light.
Probably don't know who this woman is. So maybe stop talking.
Is this in the anime, Rob?
Yeah.
This chick. The one in the
The one with
first
the red
episode.
dress, right? Or the one in the bathtub?
The one in the black top, right?
So,
The Star something. But
Oh,
like,
Star Plasma person.
talk about how Tengen wants to suck out her star plasma.
Right, yeah, but like how? Okay, but the religion people don't want him to.
Oh,
they want him
God.
to evolve. They don't want him to absorb it.
Yeah.
Which is weird, but like, because like he wouldn't be who he is for them to revere if he didn't absorb.
that plasma.
Yeah.
Well, so yeah, but,
He wants to use
oh,
to
so there's three factions.
Yeah, Jujutsu High wants to find the girl and use her plasma to help
Keep him alive.
in the way that he is, maintain him in his current state. And the religious group just wants him to evolve because they just believe.
Oh, it's like drinking children blood.
Yes. Yes, he's the Piper.
Which
I
is
mean,
the
not
opposite
that I do
of
it.
what-
I'm just saying,
isn't that what the
it's in
QAnon
movies.
theory? That's what the QAnon theory is. The QAnon are convinced that these other.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
oh, you're deep into the QAnon.
Yeah. QAnon is like, yeah. I mean, I'm a member. It's like.
Whoa.
Found out too
You
much
might
now.
want to
He's
denounce
wicked.
that. What's their catchphrase?
They're not.
Member.
I think it's more suck 'em all.
They have these baby sacrifices.
All for one or
Suck 'em
one
all.
for all?
But yeah,
Oh, but yeah.
what I want to see is Gojo actually be tested. I don't like a Superman-esque type of power, like overarching person with like seemingly limitless, like with no real adversary. I want to see a limitation.
That's why
Put
his
him in timeout.
personality changes.
And the other guy,
In season 1.
the Zenin guy, who's like, I go by my wife's name now.
Yeah, who's that?
He seems like an absolute.
Yeah.
badass. I think he's the one.
Yeah, he
Oh
reminds
yeah,
me-
he's gonna be the main bad guy of this series or this prequel probably.
I thought he was the former spirit detective that turned bad. So, you know, doesn't he? He's got that vibe. Like, oh god, damn! I didn't know Yusuke was showing up in here. Where's that episode? at?
Yusuke.
Yeah, man. Yadamechi, who fights him?
Yeah, he's well. Jesus. But I really like Ghetto's philosophy. Ghetto's
So do you think Ghetto's philosophy changes
No, I don't think so.
after this?
I don't think
So he's still
Guys, this is the
Oh, because
first
he wants the
episode.
weak.
I think we're done.
He wants everyone to be weak.
No, not
Right.
necessarily that. It's just that he I think it because he's more so pure. It's like, okay, I'm protecting the weak. I think later on he starts to realize the ugliness of people, and then like his
Oh yeah, we're ugly.
to be weak. I don't think his philosophy.
Hey, speak for
I think
yourself.
his subject or
Okay.
Thanks.
All right, that's fair. I thought it was too quick, so
Yeah,
I wanted
definitely.
more.
We
But it
all
was
want
nice to see Gojo and everyone and the new girl, whoever the one with the cane is.
Well, there's not more of her.
She's definitely
think-
want to see more.
All right, calm down. Give me a chance.
Don't we get into him blowing kids or something?
Oh my, let's stop now.
No, he takes the kids innocent.
Innocence.
Oh man,
He
maybe
feeds
that
them
does make
innocence.
sense.
What does that sound like? Yeah. What does
Yeah,
that
you're right.
You guys, everyone's all like, "Oh, Casper, friendly ghost." It's like, no, he feeds on the innocence of children.
Yeah, but he
Nope.
pedophile.
It sounds so wrong now.
Quack quack.
Now that Johan, Johan just stole my innocence.
So
let's fund the
thank you for
replay.
watching, and go
Yeah.
to sleep well. Don't let Casper suck out your innocence.
Oh,
Hit
I mean,
that
thankfully,
subscribe button.
Beep.
That'll-
If we had
Beep, beep,
those
beep,
are
beep,
going to
Edward,
want
beep.
Casper to suck them.
Jesus Christ!
And I almost had a southern accent come out. Gonna want that dick.
Yo, I didn't even get to this episode. Y'all make it.